I've seen you be just from, I don't know how I met you, bro. I don't know like exactly where, but I do know I've always ran into you somewhere, somehow, whether it be on some music shit, obviously,
Yeah.
but it'd be, whether it be a show or the Say Cheese, I remember.
Yeah.
We know a lot of the same people, you know,
Yeah.
but I always seen you, I say to say that to say is I remember seeing every time, it's like you're real consistent, bro, like you really drop a lot, and I don't mean a lot of bad, I mean a lot like good, like
Yeah.
it's like you're ready, you know what I'm saying, like you're really taking it serious.
Yeah.
It's almost a full decade, like from what I see, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, almost
minute,
a
bro.
full
It's
decade,
really been a
and you
minute.
dropping full bodies of work too, like
Yeah.
you're not dropping. I know, of course, you're gonna drop your little singles every now and then,
Yeah.
but you got full bodies of work. How many projects you got, bro? Is it 9?
I got 9 albums. I got 1 EP. I got like a bunch of singles and shit like that. You know, some mixtapes I put out, you know, before that and shit.
Yes, Paid the Cost. That was actually how I got put on to you, bro.
Okay.
Like that was the joint. I remember I was out in Cleveland. Again, I don't remember how exactly I got to it, but
Yeah.
I was out in Cleveland, Ohio, and
Okay.
I was playing it because I remember it was on the disc.
Yeah.
It said Paid the Cost on it, and
Yeah.
it was
That album did a lot for me, bro. Like for real, like that was the album where it was just like I felt like I figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Like it took me a minute to really like figure out my style, figure out the way, the way I wanted to, do it or whatever. And that was the album where it was just like I really just kind of put it together. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I kept getting better after that, but it was just like I felt like when that one like I arrived. You know what I'm saying? And when I made the Taking Shots song, that was just like, for a long time, like I was trying to, my favorite Jay song is Dead Presidents, and like, like a lot of times I'll be hearing certain songs and I'll be like, I need something of myself that gives me like that same feeling. And that song was like, it's not the same song, but it gave me like that feeling, you know what I'm saying? And it was like with that album, I took about a year to make that album. So I really put a lot into that.
Yeah, my favorite joint on there was first joint. Really, at least that's the one I really remember.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I was in Cleveland. Again, I was
Yeah.
slapping it. Taking shots. That's how I fuck with that shit tough.
Yeah, bro, that was
I was slapping out on the way here.
Yeah.
You got Family Wealth, Jealousy.
Yeah.
1250, The Fine Arts, The Big Payback, 1250 Volume 2,
Yeah.
Paid the Cost 2, Trips Around the Sun, and Lucini.
Yeah, I got an EP too called the Brian Webster Story. It's dedicated to my stepdad. He passed away in 2017, so I did an EP dedicated to him. Shout out my mom. Narrate it and like tell his basically tell his life story, without there's only so much you can really tell, between those, that amount of songs and that amount of time and shit, but just kind of went through his life and shit like that, and it's kind of like a soundtrack like type of thing, what I was aiming for.
Yeah,
that's an EP, but yeah, bro, that's the work though.
Yeah, that's hard, bro. It's that idea that that concept.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope, bro.
Yeah, it's that's one that's like in the 1250 album, that's dedicated to my grandma. She passed away in 2016, so that was 1250 is her address, to her house and shit, so that she lived in before. So a lot of shit, be hella personal. Even if people don't realize it's personal, you know what I'm saying? Like my music is hella personal.
Yeah, bro. To reflect on that point you're making right now, my condolences too.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Was that? I'm not sure if it's that. Is that the My King song too? Is that like have any relation or?
Yeah, my King is on is on the Brian Webster Story.
Okay.
But I put out that video. I put out that video like a year before the album came out. So like my stepdad, he passed away, and then I made that song like about. I probably made it like a month after he passed away, I wrote it like a couple days later, you know what I'm saying, recorded like a month later and shit. And then, you know, I just shot the video for it and just put it out just, you know, just as a video. And then, you know, made the project later. You know, so. And, you know, at the time I didn't know I was going to make a project for it. You know what I'm saying, or nothing like that. It was just, you know, it just made sense to add it to it. You know what I'm saying, like when I did finally make it.
Yeah, bro. I like that song. The Mike King song. It when I listened to it, that's I think when I was really like, because again, when I got put onto, I was more so like, I'm thinking more player shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, oh shit, you like kind of opened up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of opened up a nigga, like, and then you had the other song, Call You Back. Yeah. Bro, that made me shed real life tears, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, because, you know, I was going through my own shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was just like, and shit don't make, bro, I'm like hella picky, bro, with my music, my nigga. I'm very, but that real life, like,
that song, bro, like, I can't even listen to that song, bro. Like, I listen to the whole album, I skip that song. Yeah. It's too personal, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, with my music and shit, people don't really understand how personal it is, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you'll never understand it until you're the nigga that go through it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, a lot of shit that I say, people might not even really get, but it's like, I know, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that, but that's one of the songs where it's like, that's some shit that everybody can relate to. Everybody's lost somebody, you know what I'm saying? And it's like your grandma, you know, that was like my first, like, it's, you know, like when your grandma passed away, bro, for anybody who's been through that, your whole family changes, you know what I'm saying? The whole dynamic, everything changes, bro. My family ain't been the same since my grandma passed away. Mm-hmm. It was like such a big hit for us, you know, so making that album was just like, you know, so it was just therapy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, T-Punch, you know, she produced it, and me and her are blood cousins, you know, so, you know, so that you know, we had the same grandma, you know what I'm saying? So it was, you know, that was a lot for us, you know, and that song, that whole album just means a lot to my family, you know what I'm saying? Like, and to hear that, when you make something that's hella personal like that, and to hear somebody else say, you know what I'm saying, that shit hit me. It's like, that's what you do this music shit for, you know what I'm saying? You want to sell 1 million records and all that shit, but before anything else, you should want to make music that touches people, you know what I'm saying? That make a nigga dance, or make a nigga want to, you know, drive his car, drive hella fast, or make a nigga cry, or whatever, you know, just whatever you do to affect the nigga emotions, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is, like, that's just what you do it for real.
Facts. Yeah, bro. That song is, it was deep, bro. I fuck with anybody that is watching, bro. Just saying, you know, you should definitely go watch it. And go listen, support, bro.